Hiya, it's Robin here. Happy New Year. Before we get to January the 6th and the story of the wise men, let's stop at January the 4th, which is Louis Braille's birthday and is World Braille Day. Here's a short film to tell us a bit more, followed by some questions for you to think about.
Behold, Braille. But where did it come from? Meet Louis Braille, born in 1809 in France. Louis Braille wasn't born blind. Instead, he lost his sight when he was 3 years old. He continued his education, but it was a struggle to learn by listening alone. Luckily, his hard work paid off, and he earned a scholarship to the Royal Institution for Blind Youth in Paris when he was just 10 years old. But even at this school, Louis's education was difficult. The school had 14 books written with raised letters, but it took too long to trace each letter. Louis knew there had to be a better way. Inspired by French captain Charles Barbier's method of night writing, Louis built on Barbier's principles, designing a way for the blind to read quickly, using their sense of touch as their fingers passed across a page. Today, this system is known as Braille. Earlier codes built to be interpreted through touch had a common flaw. They made the raised symbols too large to be interpreted quickly. Louis designed his system using a 6-dot cell, where the letters of the alphabet are represented by a specific pattern of dots in the cell. Each cell can be read without moving the fingertips. By the time he had invented this system, Louis was only 15 years old. After graduating from the institute, he returned to teach. Although the Braille system wasn't taught during his time at the institute, Louis's system gained popularity in France. In 1854, the French government officially recognized Braille. And since that time, the rest of the world has taken steps to incorporate the Braille system in their language.
Now let's go to January the 6th, when the church remembers the visit of the wise men to Jesus. Here's the story, and afterwards some questions.
The story of Christmas. Jesus and the wise men. This is Jesus.
Booyah!
Jesus is the Son of God who would grow up to do amazing things. His parents on earth were Mary
Hi!
and Joseph.
Heyo.
Jesus was born in a barn because there was no room for him anywhere else in Bethlehem. Bethlehem was part of Judea, an area that was ruled by a king named Herod. King Herod was in Jerusalem when some wise men from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem asking,
Excuse me.
"Where is the newborn king of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose and we have come to worship him." When Herod heard that there was another king born in Judea, he was very upset, as was everyone else in Jerusalem.
Yeah. Not you.
So Herod called all the important priests and Jews together and asked them where this king was supposed to be born. The Jews knew that their king would eventually come, and it was always told to them that the king of the Jews, the savior of the world, would be born in Bethlehem. So they told that to King Herod. Then King Herod thought of a way to trick the wise men.
Aha.
So he called a private meeting with them and learned from them when the king of the Jews' star first appeared.
Oh, good.
And then King Herod told the wise men, "Go to Bethlehem and search carefully for the child, and when you find him, come back and tell me, so that I can go and worship him too."
Okay.
Hey, on your way.
But secretly, Herod wanted to know where the king of the Jews was so he could get rid of him. So the wise men went on their way, and the star they had seen in the east guided them to Bethlehem. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where Jesus was, and the wise men were filled with joy.
Woohoo!
They went into the house and saw Mary and Jesus,
Hello. Oh, look. Wow.
and they bowed down and worshiped Jesus.
Wait.
They gave him special gifts fit for the king that he was: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Then God warned them in a dream to not go home through Jerusalem, where King Herod was, but God told them to go home a different way. So they did. And then an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Get up." The angel told Joseph to go to Egypt with Mary and Jesus because Herod was looking to kill Jesus. That very night, Joseph left for Egypt with Jesus and Mary. They stayed in Egypt until Herod was gone, and it was safe for them to go home to Israel. When they returned, an angel warned them about the new ruler of Judea, who was Herod's son.
This way.
So Joseph and his family went to the region of Galilee and found their new home in the town of Nazareth,
Look good?
Yep.
We'll take it.
where Jesus would grow up and eventually do all the amazing things God had planned for him to do.
When I was thinking about the wise men and World Braille Day, I started wondering about travel. The wise men made a long journey in the days when donkeys or camels were a likely form of travel. And then I thought about what it might be like if I was blind or visually impaired and I had to travel a long distance. I find it tiring going on a long journey and I can see. Pause and talk about what you think it might be like if you were blind and had to travel from your home all the way to another country. For our song of the week, we have JJ Heller singing Star of Wonder. Enjoy.
There were kings of the Orient, bringing gifts to the child. Through the fields and deserts they came, Messiah was worth every mile. Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Gold and frankincense, myrrh the perfume, breathes the life of gathering gloom. Sorrow, sighing, bleeding, and dying, sealed in the stone-cold tomb. Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him rise, King and God and sacrifice. Alleluia, alleluia, sounds through the earth and the skies. Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Perfect light, perfect light. Through the fields and deserts they came, Messiah was worth every mile.
For our prayer and reflection time, we have a short video to help us meditate. So meditating means just being quiet with our own thoughts. The words may help you focus on how we might feel compassion to others. A new feature this term is a wandering question, hopefully to have a bit of fun. So on the theme of travel, would you rather go to the top of the highest mountain in the world or to the deepest part of the ocean? I'll leave you to discuss this, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now. Bye.